We
are
cultivate.
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 We are cultivate.
Expert in fucking, I don't know.
Great power. For the fifth time, it's your boy Sean.
What's up, Wikimaniacs? I'm your host, Lindsay Valenti, your friendly neighborhood historian who struggles to pronounce anything that isn't English and sometimes struggles with that as well. You may know me from my other podcasts, Yield Crime and Pineapple Pizza. With me today is the lady so hot that she often takes her pants off during recording sessions, the vivacious M from Drink Drunk Dead and Pineapple Pizza.
Hey.
Last but certainly not least, she may be 1,501 years old, but she doesn't look a day over 21. The loquacious Ashley from Studying Scarlet and Pineapple Pizza.
What's up, guys? I bathe in the blood of the innocent. That's how I stay looking fresh.
Hot. So, what's been going on with you ladies?
I ate food. It was good.
Nice.
That's about as exciting as my life gets right now.
Okay.
Cool.
Feeling it.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot going on these days, you know. Watched a little bit of wrestling the other day. Always a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Hanging out with my sugar mama wife. Just trying to make sure she remembers not to leave me. You know.
Same.
Gotta take care of the fur babies. And gotta take care of the sugar mama so she doesn't fly the coop.
That's true.
What's happening up there in Canada?
I'm just hanging out in my murder room with
Your Dexter room.
with I got a lamp in here now, so now I'm no longer alone in my murder room.
Do you have any of that butt chocolate?
No, my girlfriend didn't get it for me.
Oh my God,
That's
that's
too
so
bad.
depressing.
But, you know, even if she did give me some, I wouldn't know because I haven't been sleeping well because of the screaming child at like 3 a.m. So, and all the running around.
Well, that's when you just got to get the rainbow restraints and go tie that kid down.
There you go.
Then you don't have to worry about it anymore. Feed the kid a whole bunch of butt chocolate. It's fine.
And then the Canadian CPS comes and takes me away.
Stop feeding children butt chocolate.
Don't do that. Don't break into your neighbor's apartment and feed their small children butt chocolate and restrain them with soft, rainbow-colored restraints.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't a good idea.
Okay, or just don't break into their apartment at all, and the whole problem is already solved.
That's fair.
Get some noise-canceling headphones, start your cult somewhere else, and then sleep over there. Don't break into anyone's apartment.
You know, Wikimaniacs, if you want more good ideas like this, head on over to our Patreon. Be sure to subscribe.
Facts.
I can't.
You sure you haven't eaten anything super delicious recently, Ashley?
Come on, don't do this to me.
Cheese pizza.
We all know that my palate is that of a 5-year-old. I can't even make up food that John eats. Like, damn it. Why you gotta put me on the spot? Like I actually know what Korean barbecue is and I fucking don't. I have no fucking idea what that is. John, I'm sorry.
I had Thai basil chicken. That was good.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It's amazing. That's what it is.
Is that how you got pepper in your eye?
It might be.
I forgot about that. Are you sure it's not pepper spray?
Probably the red pepper paste.
Oh, that would hurt. Ow.
A little bit. There's a reason this one's all squinty.
What are you doing?
I'm demonstrating the squintiness.
Oh my God. I am too fucking tired to do this right now.
Whew.
Oh my God.
Whew.
It's alright, because you know what? We worked hard. We're gonna play hard. I'm gonna get my 3 hours of sleep before I get up and send everyone messages at inappropriate hours for the time zone in which I live.
Did you watch any of the sports this weekend?
Oh my god. Yes, I did. That team that I really love won the game, and it was awesome.
I don't know how you love that team. That team is shit. It's trash. That team is trash.
No, your team is trash. Get out of here.
All of our teams in Canada are trash.
That's true.
That's
true.
true. You guys suck.
But our money is worth more than yours, so it's fine.
Oh, it all comes back to currency every time.
Your teams and your candy choices are trash.
I can't help it that I have the palate of a 90-year-old man.
That you enjoy jelly beans. What, purple and black as your favorite?
Yeah. I like being regular.
Gross.
Okay, if you say anything about prunes, I am signing out. I am done with talking about bowel movements. Oh my god, you did not say that. I can't be a boy. I don't know how.
I feel like Josh would be very irregular based off his food choices.
I'm very concerned right now about the fact that you're thinking about Josh's bowel movement.
He's so athletic. I imagine that he keeps stuff moving.
Guys, what is happening?
Sorry, Josh. Hope your butt's okay.
I can't do this.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
Oh,
sorry, bro.
You gotta, I feel like you didn't pronounce enough stuff wrong, Lindsay. Go.
I know. Well, I did try to spell cultivate without any vowels, so
It's okay. We put the letter 8 in. That's the most important one.
that's the most important thing. The letter 8.
Did we remind the Wikimaniacs about our Patreon?
No, we
No.
forgot.
Okay,
No.
Wikimaniacs, if you want to find more amazing content, head on over to our Patreon. We got a bunch of tiers. I don't know what they are, but you head over to the Patreon, you can check them out, and then you can support the show.
Subscribe. Whatever. It's okay, because you know what? You can still find our show everywhere you listen to podcasts, except Spreaker.
Which is now true because we're not on
I
Spreaker
know.
anymore.
Which is why it's even funnier now. Somehow.
Now we are on Stitcher, not on Spreaker.
Yep. So you may notice that today's episode is going to be a little different, but we hope you'll enjoy it. Now, before we get started, I have a question for you ladies. Do you know how and when April Fool's Day became a thing?
No, I don't.
I have no idea.
Sweet. Sweet.
Played right into your hands there, huh?
You did. Just came right on in.
I'm not going to believe a word that you say anyhow. But you can try to convince me.
Well, according to Wikipedia, April Fool's Day is an annual custom on the 1st of April consisting of practical jokes and hoaxes. Jokesters often expose their actions by shouting, "April Fools!" at the recipient. Mass media can be involved in these pranks, which may be revealed as such the following day. The day is not a public holiday in any country except Odessa, Ukraine.
Oh, really?
Yep, where the 1st of April is an official city holiday. The custom of setting aside a day for playing harmless pranks upon one's neighbor has been relatively common in the world historically. There are no real concrete details on when exactly the term and practice became commonplace, but some believe it stems from as early as 1508. One French poet, and this is French, so I'm gonna fuck it up, Eloy d'Amerval, referred to a Poisson d'Avril, or April Fool. It literally means April's fish.
Les poissons, hee hee hee, ha ha ha.
I mean, that makes sense when you think about it, because an April Fool's prank is basically a red herring, so...
Nicely played.
Well played, well played. Which is possibly the first reference to the celebration in France.
Did they slap each other with fish? April Fools.
I hope they did.
No, I feel like the guillotine was involved.
April Fools! Oh, whoops.
Oh no, put it back on with a ribbon or something. It'll be
That'll
alright.
fix it. In the UK, it's only acceptable to play pranks on someone until midday. After that, you are the fool, not the person you are pranking. Scotland's practice sounds like a lot of fun. In Scotland, April Fool's Day was originally called Huntengok Day. The name is a corruption of Hunt the Gawk, as gawk in Scottish means a cuckoo or a foolish person.
So a gawker is a dummy.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
The traditional prank is to ask someone to deliver a sealed message that supposedly requests help of some sort. In fact, the message reads, quote, "Dinna laugh, dinna smile, hunt the gawk another mile," end quote. The recipient will explain they can only help if they contact another person, and they send the victim to this next person with an identical message. A similar thing is done in Ireland, with the message reading, quote, "Send the fool further," end quote, which I thought was funny. I didn't translate this either, and I thought I skimmed this really well. Fuck. In Poland, Prima Aprilis, or the 1st of April, is a centuries-long tradition. Many pranks are played, and nothing serious is conducted on that day, as chances are it could be untrue. Similar to the UK, any pranks that are played after midday are considered in poor taste or just trashy.
Okay, but then how do you explain the Polish language where none of the letters make the sound I expect? I'm always getting pranked.
That's a 24/7 prank. Danes, Finns, Icelanders, Norwegians, and Swedes celebrate the holiday by having at least one fake news story published in media outlets. It'll usually be on the first page, but never the top headline article, which is interesting.
Well, I suppose it's good that it's not the top headline article.
To quote Dwight Schrute, it won't be the one you most suspect, and it won't be the one you least suspect. It'll be the one you most medium suspect.
In Italy, France, Belgium, and French-speaking areas of Switzerland and Canada, the April 1st tradition is often known as April Fish, which is weird.
It's probably because the French.
Exactly.
Everything's because of the French.
It's all your fault.
Excuse my French. I will do whatever I want.
Possible pranks include attempting to attach a paper fish to the victim's back without being noticed, and any false news published that day usually includes some mention of a fish to denote that it is, in fact, fake.
But what if somebody dies while they're fishing and then it gets published the next day and then everybody thinks it's fake? So it's published on April Fools. That would be
They'd probably
confusing.
save it for the next day then, so people don't think it's fake.
We're going to make you wait a couple days to find out your best friend just died. That would suck.
Well, hopefully someone's gonna call you, but you're probably not gonna believe that asshole either, so what good's it gonna do?
He caught a fish and then he died. Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit.
It's like on Dumbfound Dead where the fish went into the chick's mouth. and
Oh,
then
that's
she
what I
choked
was
to
talking
death.
about. Yeah.
That didn't happen. Karen wouldn't go out that way.
Must be pulling my leg.
As I mentioned before, April Fool's Day is widely celebrated in Odessa, Ukraine, and has the special local name of Hamorina. It became a national holiday in 1973, and an April Fool prank is revealed by saying, okay, Pervoi, Aprelea, Naikomau, and Veriu. I did my best. Which means April the 1st, I don't trust anyone, which is fair.
I think
Oh, are we not supposed to be doing that all the time?
I was just going to say.
Odessa holds a huge festival that includes a large parade in the city center, free concerts, street fairs, and performances. Festival attendees dress up in a variety of costumes and walk around the city fooling around and pranking passerby. One of the traditions is to dress up the main city monument in funny clothes. I found pictures. It's hilarious.
That sounds like fun.
You're going to hate this next one, Ash.
I already hate it.
Since 2010, April Fool's Day celebrations have included an International Clown Day Festival.
God fucking damn it. I knew there were going to be clowns.
And both have been celebrated together ever since.
It's horseshit.
Goddamn clowns.
Get back in your tiny car and get the fuck out of here. Nobody wants you.
So that's the history of April Fool's Day. What do we think? Nothing.
I feel like there's something a little fishy in that history.
Ba-dum-tsh.
Ash does not appreciate.
I think that I'm gonna go back in time and find whoever came up with this idea and smack them repeatedly with a fish until they apologize.
You need to go back and find that Frenchman.
Son of a bitch.
Eloy de Amerval.
I'll just go around looking for whichever one looks like the biggest asshole that's sure to be him.
Hey, Eloy! Smack.
Just chuck a fish at his face. That'll give him the idea. That's probably how it happened in the first place. Somebody was just
No, it
really
isn't.
irritated and they slapped him in the face with a fish.
Some people just have a really fish slappable face. And
They
that's
do.
fine.
This is true. So before we dive into the Reddit portion of the episode, we're going to take a quick break to share a word from our lovely sponsors, and we promise we're not tricking you, and they won't either.
I didn't promise anything.
I promise.
Support for Reddit on Wiki is brought to you by Manscaped, who is best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped recently launched the Ultimate Men's Hygiene Bundle, the Performance Package. Join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer to you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code Reddit at manscaped.com. If my math is correct, that's about 8 million balls. 4 million men, 2 balls each. The math adds up, I think, right?
Sounds about right.
So you guys might not know this about me, but I used to be kind of an animal when it came to grooming my boys.
Hey,
It's-
yo.
I would use one of those shitty throwaway razors, which would cause razor burns, and I was always one unfortunate swipe away from losing my manhood. But thankfully, with Manscaped's Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, I now don't have to worry about the nicks and razor burns or losing my sensitive bits, which is my main concern, if I'm being honest.
It's a big concern to have.
The Performance Package 4.0 by Manscaped has arrived, and oh man, is it a game changer. Inside this package, you'll find the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, Crop Preserver ball deodorant, Crop Preserver toner, Performance boxer briefs, and a travel bag to hold your goodies. John, please tell the Wikimaniacs about the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer.
I sure can, but just want to let you know that crop preserver, that ball deodorant, man, that thing is a game changer.
It smells so good, too.
It does. This trimmer is the future of grooming and, dare I say, the greatest ball trimmer ever. Their 4th generation trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accident thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. The Lawnmower 4.0 is waterproof and also has a 400K LED spotlight that you need a more precise shave. Because this trimmer is waterproof, you can say goodbye to the mess on the bathroom floor.
That sounds way better than the pair of scissors I used to trim my ball hair.
Oh my God, you caveman.
So not only do you get the Lawnmower 4.0, you get some other stuff as well. You thought that was good, but you want to take your grooming game even further to the next level? The Performance Package 4.0 also includes the Weed Whacker nose and ear hair trimmer. The Weed Whacker is also waterproofed and provides proprietary skin-safe technology, which helps reduce nicks, snags, and tugs in those delicate nose holes. Their Crop Preserver ball deodorant and Crop Reviver ball toner will change the way you approach your hygiene routine. Trust me when I say this, fellas. Your balls will be thankful.
On top of all of that, Manscaped even threw in 2 free gifts to their Performance Package 4.0. The Manscaped Boxers, which are incredibly comfortable, by the way.
Very nice.
It also comes with the Shed Travel Bag. Bring your comfort in boxers to another level. It's time to take care of yourself, so go to manscaped.com and get 20% off plus free shipping with the code Reddit. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com when you use the code Reddit at checkout. That's REDDIT at checkout. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. Thank you, Manscaped, for supporting the show.
Now that we've gone into the history, my favorite, of the infamous holiday that is April Fool's, we're going to share some of our favorite pranks that we found on Reddit for your enjoyment, Wikimaniacs.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
And if you're really enjoying it, don't forget to head on over to our Patreon and sign up for all that extra bonus content.
What is the Patreon?
That's a good question. I don't know. You know what? Go check out Cultivate Network. I don't know. What's our website?
Oh my god.
You all know it. You've heard me say it before.
It's in the show notes, I'm sure.
It is in the show notes.
All right, Ash, would you like to kick us off?
Okay. So this is from Ask Reddit, and it was posted by, I don't even fucking know how to say this, so I'm just gonna spell it. It was posted by, I think it's Kid It's All. It's KIDDITZAL. Anyway, they posted, March 31st, hold a meeting in the office about some subject that makes sense at your workplace. On April 1st, hold the exact same meeting and tell everyone but one person to say and do exactly the same things. I can promise you right now, someday I'm going to do that. I don't know when. I don't know how I'm going to pull it off. I'm definitely going to have to pay people, but I'm doing it.
That's awesome. All right, Emily, you want to go next?
Okay, I'm just going to preface this with I think I misunderstood the assignment.
Okay.
Wait, what? Or did I do it wrong?
So mine all came from Ask Reddit also, but I picked fails.
Oh.
I chose fails. So, I mean, it goes well with me. I fail, whatever. It'll be a hilarious fail. So this one was posted, they're all posted 12 years ago, so they're really old. But this one's posted by user Don't Call Me Peanut.
What?
Don't call me Peanut.
Okay.
And they say, as my boyfriend says, cut to the end. I was pregnant with my first kiddo and I was due on April 4th. As a joke in the AM on April 1st, I called my fiance at the time and started crying and yelling into the phone that I was in labor. He couldn't understand me and hung up and rushed over before I could call him back and tell him that it was an April Fool's joke. Needless to say, he wasn't very happy with me or our friends as they all sat there and laughed at him for rushing over so fast. But I guess the joke was on me because later that afternoon, I did end up going into labor and without him there for the first hour because he didn't believe me. Even though his family was begging him to go to the hospital.
Oh my god.
The nurse ended up getting on the phone with him to convince him to come down to the hospital. Horrible. Never played one on anyone again.
That's hilarious.
I thought that was pretty good.
Although that is kind of karma, if you think about it. Like a little bit of the boy cried wolf type of thing. All right. Mine is also from the Ask Reddit subreddit. And this one is also a fail. And it's by user Silbanor.
The best
Sure.
part's trying to say the usernames. Like, I don't know.
I know. So they say, when I was in high school, a friend of mine decided to do a little prank to a teacher. He came to school in his pajamas and with his pillow under an arm, waited until everyone was already in class, and then he rushed in the classroom yelling, "I'm sorry, I overslept today." Pretty simple and innocuous, right? Except that the teacher became basically white, had her eyes wide open, and almost fainted. It turned out that some years ago, she taught in a class with a mentally disabled kid that one day actually came in class in his pajamas and then threw himself out of the window.
Oh my god.
So that was like a horrible flashback for her.
Oh, that sucks. That's such a nice, easy, light joke. That went so wrong.
Oh my god. I read that and was like, holy shit. Oh my god.
I'm traumatized just from listening to it. Like, holy
Right.
shit.
Right.
Oh my god. Who would okay, I'm fine. Alright. We're gonna read my other one, which is not as good as the other one, but I don't give a shit because I like it. You guys will probably think this is dumb, but I like it. So, this is also from the Ask Reddit subreddit, and I, again, don't know how to say this person's username, but it's like Arizena. I don't know. It's Arisena. I'm just gonna keep spelling them. I don't fucking know. I don't know. All right. You guys are immediately gonna know why I picked this one. So they posted most subtle and trolling one I've ever seen. Big pictures when you come out of the elevator at work. The second and third floor pictures were swapped. Every single person getting off the elevator that day did a double take, but few could actually pinpoint what was wrong. The entire day, something just felt off for everyone. Oh my god.
That's pretty genius.
That is pretty
It is.
genius.
I can promise you that if someone did that to me, I know exactly what would happen is I'd be like, this is the wrong floor. Get back on the elevator.
They
I
took
would
their
too.
pranking to a whole new level.
They sure did.
That reminds me of the time that I swapped out one of my boss's pictures. It was like a family. So she had taken a picture of her family out of the frame and made it part of this like sensory kit per her therapist's like suggestion as something like she could look at that made her feel good. So she had this empty picture frame on her like window ledge forever. So I printed out a picture of now what Nicolas Cage
Oh my god.
when he's doing the famous like crazy face where he's like, and I put it in there. She legit did not find it for like 3 weeks. And when she
Yeah.
finally did find it, I heard her scream and go, "What the fuck?" And then she knew it was me when I started laughing really loud in response.
You gave it away.
I gave it away.
It's alright, because up until then, that prank was picture perfect.
I like it.
All right,
I need more caffeine.
I got
I can do this.
another one for you. This one is posted by user Javari, and it's all from the same subreddit.
How come you can say yours? It's not fair. You deliberately picked ones you could say. Oh, I'm on to you.
I neither confirm nor deny the rumors that are being spread about me at this moment. So this one says, not a planned prank, but clever nonetheless with a bad ending. My 2 cubicle neighbors enjoyed playing the lottery together. Anyhow, I was the only one smart enough to circumvent the nanny software to get to the lottery site to reveal the numbers. So they were basically able to, work blocks, that kind of stuff. Veronica passes me the ticket and instructs me to get the numbers. Instead, I write down the numbers as though they've hit 4 out of 5 numbers and the money ball. I wrote it down in a sticky note and passed the ticket back. The winnings totaled up to around $250,000. That didn't stop them from celebrating. They both screamed in unison upon realizing that they had won a lot of money. They both ran around the entire floor screaming and hollering and letting everybody know they had won. Upon reaching their cubes, Veronica passes out and hits her head from excitement. That's when I let Monique know it was merely a prank and that they hadn't won. The look of disappointment was epic. However, Veronica had a pretty serious concussion to go with it. She was really not happy with me. It still makes me chuckle to this day.
That makes me angry for the person who's concussed.
It was so evil.
That's such a dick move.
It was a dick move, but
So good.
so good.
It's genius.
All right. My last one was also on the Ask Reddit subreddit by user Scald the Red with a K. Scald the Red.
Okay, thanks for telling us that it's a K, because until then I was like in suspense.
You're welcome.
What made that sound?
Was it a C or a K or a CK or a CH?
Oh my god, sometimes it is a CH and that enrages me. It's fine.
Like Ichabod? It's not Ichabod, it's Ichabod.
How dare you?
So this user had 2 April Fool's fails, but I'm only including the first one because the second one wasn't that funny. So the first one was a few years ago when I still lived with my folks. Everyone else in my family goes to bed at normal times while I'm basically nocturnal, so I decided to use this to my advantage.
Oh my god, did I write this? I just don't remember like that script.
My grand plan was to set up a series of pranks and play the odds that one would work. So I tied kitchen chairs to bottles, put plastic bags in people's coat sleeves, stuff like that. As the crowning glory, I put red food coloring in the toilet so that people would see the red and get a shock. To make doubly sure, I put it in the water tank as well. On my way upstairs to bed, I stopped in front of my sister's room at the top of the stairs and made a mannequin out of a jacket stuffed with pillows and mounted on a Hoover, the vacuum cleaner. I thought it would give her a shock when she opened the door. My work done, I went to bed. Just as I was drifting off, I heard my dad get up to go to the toilet, and I waited to see what effect the red food coloring would have on him. Nothing happened, and he went back to bed. Oh, wow. I was a little disappointed and went to sleep. I awoke the next day to find all of my family were mad at me. What had happened was that Mom had got up in the middle of the night and gone to the toilet, but she had noticed the red food coloring that had flowed through from the tank. Thinking that someone was seriously injured, she ran through to check on Dad. They then both ran upstairs to check on me and my sister, only to see a figure leaning woozily against the wall at the top of the stairs, almost as if they were faint from blood loss. They ran up yelling, waking my sister in the process, and grabbed the figure, turning on the light. Then they saw the pillows and finally remembered that it was April Fool's Day. I was banned from any pranks for the next year.
It's a good thing they didn't think it was an intruder and started attacking that.
Right. God.
And it's also good they didn't happen to hop in the shower. Oh, so he put it in the water tank for the toilet. For some reason, my brain thought like the actual water tank. And I was like, that's going to piss somebody off when they're all red when they go to work.
Oh, God.
That would have been really bad.
That would have been really bad.
Do any of you have any nightmare April Fool's pranks that have been played on you or that you played on anybody else? I think I told you guys about the cheese juice, right?
Yeah, but you should probably say it again for people that don't know what we're talking about.
So the cheese juice. This wasn't me. It didn't happen to me. It wasn't something that I did to anybody else, but it happened to somebody close to me. They decided that they were going to play a prank on somebody, and so they put spray cheese, the easy cheese, in the bottom of a cup and then put orange juice on top of that. And they gave that orange juice to somebody who drank the whole cup. And as they get to the bottom, they see the whole bottom of the cup kind of go and slide down. Which I think is a genius prank. So gross.
I just want to know how you couldn't taste the cheese. Wouldn't it at some point get dissolved in the orange juice a little bit?
They were teenage boys. They're pretty used to everything tasting fucking weird because they just eat whatever.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, we're talking about people.
Aren't you glad you didn't play that prank on your kids?
They would not appreciate that, no.
You should do it, though, just for funsies, and film it and then send us the video.
That would be funny.
Don't, they'll be scarred for life.
They'll never trust you again.
I was listening to Drink Drunk Dead the other day, and I listened to the episode where apparently I convinced one of my kids that he was born with the sixth toe and we had it removed. And that there was this crease on the side of his foot.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he was so disappointed he didn't have a sixth toe anymore.
You're no longer a witch, my son. Sorry.
We cut off the extra appendage. You no longer have it.
There was never a sixth toe, but he was absolutely convinced that there once was, and he was so sad that it was gone.
Poor baby. That little piggy went to market and it never came home.
Nope.
It's a dangerous day heading into market.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen some really bad April Fool's Day jokes, but I never had one done to me. I remember in high school, someone had a white car, and I can't remember if it was actually theirs or if they were like borrowing it from their parents whenever they would drive to school. And someone they used shaving cream and something else, and I can't remember what the something else was. If they had like put confetti or something on it, but it ended up dyeing the car wherever the like colored pieces stuck.
No.
And so he was in like so much trouble, and like no one would come forward to say, hey, I was the one that did that. So I don't know if it was like a group of friends pranking this guy, but yeah, that was really bad. I remember that happening. Just being like, I'm so glad that I have a piece of shit car and no one would ever do that to me.
Yeah, no. I don't suffer April Fools, so you don't prank me. Listen, I'm a nice-ish person. You don't want to piss me off because it's not going to end well. So people do not prank me, and I do not waste my time pranking other people.
See, I'm the complete opposite. In high school, my friends and I, we used to go and prank each other all the time. Like, it was a pastime. If we had free time at night, we were pranking each other's houses. And there was, and I had a really bad prank that my mom played on me one year for April Fool's, which was hilarious looking back, but it was so embarrassing at the time. So for April Fool's, I had called her on the way home from school, and this is back when you paid 25 cents a minute on your cell phone.
Oh my God.
And I called her and I told her I had my sister in the car. I said, we got in a car accident. Everybody's okay. The car is fine. It was just like a minor accident, but she was freaked out. It was like, it's a little thing. We're all okay, but I'm freaking out because we're in a car accident. She did not find that funny when she found out it was the April Fool's joke. So the next day I got a call from a voice I wasn't familiar with, and it said that it was calling from the local radio station, and I had won tickets to go see Godsmack, who I loved at the time, in Pittsburgh. And that I had tickets for me and a friend, and we were going to get to ride in a limo all the way to Pittsburgh and go see the show. And I was so excited. I started calling all my friends, like, who wants to go to this Godsmack concert with me? Found out the next day that my mom was paying me back for my trick on her. So I had to call everybody back up and be like, it's all bullshit.
That's hilarious. You deserved it, man. You lied about a car accident. That's not cool.
I know. I was 16. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
As an adult now, that like gives me anxiety. Just thinking about the car accident. Like, the insurance premiums.
Yeah.
They go up so high.
We always played tricks on each other, and it was always like a one-up. And I was like, what can I do this year? I haven't thought of anything. Oh, I'll just pretend we got into a car accident and then show up at home and be like, ha, cool, it's okay.
Oh my God, you were not a nice person as a teenager.
I was just a teenager. I was dumb. I did what teenagers do. They do stupid stuff.
I'm sure I did something, but I am not recalling it.
I didn't. I've always been 1,500 years old. I don't do things like that.
We bought caution tape one year, and my friend had this really long driveway, and at the end of it there were 2 trees. So we went and we caution taped just over and over, like a wall of caution tape between these 2 trees so they couldn't get out in the morning. I can only imagine.
Hey, is that a prank or is it just littering?
His parents must have been so mad. They couldn't go to work the next day. Had to drive all the way back down to the house, get a pair of scissors, go all the way back up and cut themselves out of their driveway.
Oh my God. I feel like Emily is the kind of person that would put a badger in an air duct at a wedding like Winston Bishop.
Oh.
I put hot sauce on a plain donut once that my dad ate. He was not a fan of that.
Why would you do that to a perfectly good donut? Oh my God.
I'm learning so much about you.
That is so fucked up.
His face when he bit into that was like, what is this?
Oh my God. I don't know you at all.
I feel like the prank would work a lot better if it was like a jelly-filled donut and you like sucked the jelly out and instead you put in like mustard or something.
That would
Please
be
don't do that.
amazing. I like
No.
that idea. I like where you put mayonnaise in there because it's gonna look like cream, like or
No.
custard.
I want to
Or,
die
like,
now.
Horseradish sauce or something.
You'd smell that.
God. You would. Mayonnaise you wouldn't smell as much
No.
because it's eggs. So
And I'm never taking any food that either of you offers me ever. So I don't trust you now. Well, you know what? I probably wouldn't take food that Lindsay offered me anyway, because frankly, I don't know if she's trying to trick me into cannibalism. So
that's fair. That's fair. If it's a meat product, you should probably not trust me.
She's just
I know.
staring at you while you eat it very
Yeah.
intently.
Is it good?
Never
See,
sees eye
good?
contact.
Yeah, because if you're like, oh my god, this is so good, she's going to be like, it's human. You're a cannibal now. And then you're in a cult and you didn't even know about it. It's all over for you.
And then Josh
You're
is
like
going to write a
animal
story
cult.
about you.
It's like you wake up in a dark cave and you're like, how did I get here?
Oh no, that's just another Wednesday.
That's my Wednesday home.
It is. It suits me just fine.
Did either of you guys have in your high school where the seniors would do like senior pranks before they graduated?
But I don't remember any of the shit that they did anymore though. We definitely did used to do that.
I remember one year, I think it was like the grade above me. One of the guys dressed up, he had like a sparkly Speedo on underneath his gown.
I hate it already.
And he like took his gown off like as he was getting his diploma. I think he actually was forced to like serve detention like after he graduated for a few days because
Why would you even show up?
Because he wanted to show everyone his disco balls.
it was great.
Speedos. No.
Yeah. It was, but now I'm trying to remember if he had like tearaway pants or something, because that was the time with tearaway pants were the big thing with like the snaps on the sides, you know?
Oh my god, this is totally like making me remember something that I have suppressed for a really long time from high school, but it wasn't a prank, so it doesn't fit the episode topic. I'm just having PTSD. It's fine.
But I was going to say, Wikimaniacs, if you want to head on over to Patreon and support the show, you get all that bonus content. You can find all the links on redditonwiki.com, our website, right? That's it. It's Reddit on Wiki. That's the website.
Yep.
Good job.
Thanks.
I'm proud of you.
Straight
I'm
off the
proud of you.
dome.
Yep.
That hurt me inside. I'm fine.
I didn't prepare anything for this. I just showed up.
I like it.
Were we supposed to prepare?
I can't apologize for them, but I am sorry.
Oh, that one hurt.
It did hurt. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, because now all I can think about is that Justin Bieber song, Make It Fucking Stop. Canadians.
Thanks for joining us for another exciting episode of Reddit on Wiki. Don't forget to subscribe on Patreon over at patreon.com/cultivate. That's patreon.com CULTIV. I can't even spell it. It's written in front of me. Wow.
And the letter 8.
And the letter 8.
The letter 8. That's
Don't-
important.
Don't forget the letter 8.
And remember, if it kept you up at night, you must have Reddit on Wiki.
Expert in fucking, I don't know.
Great power. For the fifth time, it's your boy Sean.